The House of Representatives Committee on Appropriations continues to push for an increase in the projected 18 trillion naira, which is meant to fund the 2024 budget. Lawmakers meet with the Minister of Finance and his counterpart in the Ministry of Budget and National Planning.
Government revenue as a percentage of GDP is still under 10% compared to the average for the African countries, which is nearer 15 to 18%, and in some cases it's even over 25%.
Next, the committee secures a commitment from the Nigeria Customs Service to increase its initially projected revenue and urges other revenue-generating agencies to do the same.
We are targeting 5, but it's not impossible for us to make 6. The concession that we talked about, if we are able to review the concessions that we are going to grant in 2024, we might get there.
Based on those number of barrels, we are seeing a figure that, we could go, towards 6 trillion. Like I said, we are very proactive and we're working around the clock to ensure that, the national aspirations are achieved.
We'll be glad if you can improve from that 5 point something, maybe to 6 trillion or something. I'm sure even the president will be proud of that. We'll be very happy to see that the Nigerian custom will come up with almost 6 trillion.
Meanwhile, at a separate meeting between the Controller General of the Nigeria Customs Service and the House Committee on Customs, lawmakers raised questions bordering on the operations of the service.
But Agri is known for tourism, yes. And I can tell you today that with the things your main subject, people who intend or who come towards that axis, it's enough to discourage a whole lot of people from coming towards Badagry.
In my own record, we have only 11 recognized checkpoints. And I'm saying that even the 11 is still unacceptable.
I have 4 summary of the presentation of projects by the former CGC. And in all the 4, he mentioned that the first set of scanners that will arrive in Nigeria for the e-custom is 135 scanners. So when we get there, we will ask where are the scanners.
The concerns around the country's revenue have become even louder as it continues to borrow to fund its budgets, while the issue of revenue leakage remains a major challenge. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.